friends, it is Tuesday, September 20th, and we just finished our board meeting. We started at 9 and ended at about 11:30. It was a short meeting, and we have a couple of updates for you. First, I want to thank Dr. Octaviana Trujillo, Professor of Applied Indigenous Studies at NAU, for reading the land acknowledgement. It was taped right before our board meeting, and so if any of you are interested in participating in that way, we're trying to make it more convenient for people's schedules. Please feel free to reach out to our office, and all the contact information will be in the link below. We had 3 proclamations. One of the proclamations was a diaper drive, and so thank you to Dr. Shannon Roberts and Leslie Pike. We will have a box in the lobby of 33 Northstone, which is this building, and I'm hoping that our departments will get a little competitive to fill that box and others. It is voter registration day. And so thank you to Nancy Hand, the president of the League of Women Voters, for coming and accepting the proclamation. There is an event today at the ACE office, which is 700 West Country Club Road. We'll also have a link for this event in the details on this, and that'll be until 6 p.m. today to come and register to vote. It's a voter registration drive, really pushing young people to get registered, so I hope you'll go down or at least share the information. And then today was Bear Down Arizona Day, and thank you to Director Chad Shootman for bringing a couple of members of the U of A marching band, and they played Bear Down in our boardroom, and it was great, and it started the meeting off wonderful. So thank you so much to all of those students who stopped what they were doing, got here early, totally dressed, and then played for not even a minute before leaving. And we really just appreciate you so much for joining us. It's so special when you're in person. I wanted to congratulate AFSCME Local 449. Their MOU was unanimously approved, and what that means is that we're moving forward with meet and confer and being able to discuss the needs of our employees through the union. So I'm glad that was unanimously approved, and we can move forward with talks on how to make our working environments better for our employees. We had an item approving the budget process for fiscal year 23-24. It was unanimously approved, and we're moving forward with that budget process. It's unprecedented for the county to enter into this process, period. But really, this early is also significant. And I really do think, and said so on the dais, that this is a wonderful platform for us to look at this model and move forward into a strategic planning process, which here in District 5 we've had for over a year, and I really would like to see the county move forward in that direction as well. We had an item on COVID-19 vaccination requirements for Pima County employees. As you all may know, on September 24th, the law goes into effect restricting any local jurisdiction, any organization from requiring vaccines, masks. This is, in my opinion, another overreach of our government and our state to really limit our local control here in Pima County, City of Tucson, any other municipality and jurisdiction, to do what we can to keep our community safe. So there was a request by Supervisor Christie to split up the items into 3, which actually gave me the opportunity to vote no on one of those. I voted against removing the vaccine requirement for Pima County employees. I do think that requirement helped to keep our community safer in general, and definitely our employees here in Pima County. Supervisor Hines and I voted against that item, but it passed 3-2. We voted to remove the medical premium, which there was an amount of over $45 monthly that employees who were unvaccinated but not in high-risk professions, but you could still work in Pima County and not be vaccinated, but you had to pay a medical premium. We voted to remove that medical premium. That's also explicit in the law. And then we did pass 4-1. Supervisor Christie voted against, and Supervisor Bronson reluctantly voted for. So that passed 4-1 to give extra PTO, an additional 16 hours, to our employees that are fully vaccinated, which means fully boosted. And so once that information is provided, there's, I'm sure, going to be a memo to Pima County employees kind of outlining how you can access those dates and the information that they need. And so I do encourage you to go and get boosted. I was boosted on Wednesday, and I had my first 2 doses were Moderna, and since then I did Pfizer, and really the actual shot, I couldn't even really feel it. It's a tiny little needle. And the next day, I felt a little sore. Nothing, it was actually the most mild of any of the COVID boosters. And then the soreness moved a little bit to my back and then under my arm, and then it was gone. And so I didn't have any fever. I did have a little, like a woozy feeling, but then I realized I hadn't drank enough water. So once I drank water, I felt a lot better. I think everyone's symptoms kind of vary. I had a coworker that was a little feverish, and I think all of us experienced a little bit of soreness, but overall it didn't interrupt our work day and we were able to continue. So I do encourage you to go and get boosted. We had about 35 medical students in the audience, and I think that it was really telling that they were there specifically for this item, because once we voted for this item, they exited. But I appreciated their presence, and it really helped motivate me to change my vote regarding removing the vaccine requirement, because I do believe it kept our community safer. And so I did, so I wanted to thank them for their presence there at the board meeting. We voted in favor of 129 voting center locations. There were 3 that were changed because of separate issues, but otherwise, obviously, the vast majority, 126 of them, will be the same from the primary election, and this is for the general. We have a screening of a movie that, because of copyright restrictions, I can't tell you the movie name, but we did have this scheduled before and had to reschedule because Bruno said it might rain, and we can't talk about the movie title. I hope that helps. But I'd like to encourage you to sign up, because you do have to sign up in order to come. We are kind of limiting, because of capacity, limiting the number of people, and there'll be a link below this video for you to sign up. But it's this Friday, September 23rd at 6 p.m. So hope you can join us there. And then our next meeting is going to be Tuesday, October 4th. And so I encourage you to come down. We had a couple of speakers that spoke on other items that were, it was just really nice. We had a couple of students and staff from Pima County Adult Education that came and spoke, and it just is really nice to hear some positive things about how Pima County and our funding or our programs are having a positive impact in our community. And so many times Call to the Audience is not really a fan club moment, it's a lot of criticism. So it's nice to sort of balance that out. And then I do want to say happy birthday to my tata. He would have been 102 today. I think about him every day. Te quiero mucho. Thanks so much for keeping in touch with Pima County politics. Thanks.